Hello and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. School is out and summer fun has begun here at the I.D.E.A Museum, a destination filled with imagination, design, experiences, and art. Founded in 1980 and located in Mesa, Arizona, the I.D.E.A Museum is a museum designed for exhibiting, teaching, and interacting with the fine arts, and particularly designed for the youth. It's a fun, inspiring, and educational hands-on museum for children and families to enjoy. Filled with fun family activities and exhibitions, the I.D.E.A Museum focuses on three key pillars: supporting early learning, nurturing creative thinking, and engaging families. It's a place that features various attractions for the entire family to enjoy. I had a chance to catch up with the I.D.E.A Museum's director, Jared Bittner, who gave us a tour of the fun-filled museum. Take a look.
The I.D.E.A Museum, I.D.E.A is an acronym. It stands for Imagination, Design, Experience, and Art. The I.D.E.A Museum was founded over 40 years ago in 1978 by the Whiteman family. And the original idea behind the I.D.E.A Museum was to create an interactive art museum for families. And it was the first and only interactive art museum in the country. And it's one of the few remaining, or the few in the world. And what we do here, again, our foundation is around arts-based learning, and we use that to touch and impact the lives of every person who comes through our doors. And we use that as a catalyst also to introduce other elements like science, technology, engineering, math, literature, all those other elements that we can really use to help excite and also promote the developmental aspects of the children that come through our doors each and every day. This is Artville. This is our space that's dedicated to our youngest visitors and our early learners. So this space is really dedicated to those developmental aspects, the cognitive, physical, social, and emotional aspects that a young child has on their developmental journey in life. So we've curated this space to have all of these interactive experiences in Artville, which is this larger-than-life town created by art supplies. Then we have a whole bunch of other spaces. One of our big featured spaces is our Whiteman Family Exhibition Gallery. So that's a space that we use to bring in themed art exhibits. So right now our theme is all around desert botanicals, called Desert Roots. And so we have all of these artists that have brought in these amazing pieces of art, and our team has curated these interactive experiences to enhance the art and enhance the learning. And the Hub is another really exciting space we have here at the museum, and that's looking at full body movement. How can you get kids active and engaged? Things that are most important to the I.D.E.A Museum and our staff is around how we can support the whole community. How can we make a welcoming environment to everyone who comes through our doors? Although we really strive ourselves in keeping costs down for what it costs to come to the museum. So it's a way for families that traditionally don't have those opportunities to come to the museum. I was so fortunate that I had a very engaged mother who was an artist herself. So as a young child, I got through all these challenges through these arts-based experiences. My mom unintentionally used art as a healing tool for me. And it really is the same with all of our staff here. We are running programs, we are cleaning up spaces, we are trying to engage with families and learn what we can do better, because we all believe in our mission and all believe in the community we're a part of.
The I.D.E.A Museum is committed to providing opportunities to gain free or reduced access for children and families. So through your generous financial donations, the I.D.E.A Museum is allowed to continue providing the same high-quality exhibitions for all visitors. To become a sponsor or for more information, go to ideamuseum.org. What a great way of kicking off summer fun. I'll be back with more on Doing More right after this. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here in Artville enjoying a fun-filled afternoon filled with imagination, design, experiences, and art here at the I.D.E.A Museum. One great attraction of the I.D.E.A Museum is Artville, an engaging environment designed for young crawlers and curious toddlers. The town was built to cultivate exploration, imagination, and have creative expression. A socks-only imaginative play town with an imaginative cafe, play space barn, relaxing library, and an infant non-walkers playground where they can roll, climb, and explore a safe, soft mat space. A place to encourage young growing minds. Take a look at how Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Southern Arizona Cox employees participate in the Cox Charities Virtual 5K benefiting the Special Olympics.
Our Cox Charities Virtual 5K started 3 years ago. As a result of the pandemic, our employees wanted some options on what they could do to give back to the community. Our Las Vegas team had created the Cox Charities Virtual 5K, and it gave our employees an opportunity to participate from home, as most of our employees were working remotely at the time. So they could participate by either walking or running, whatever they wanted to do to participate in a 5K. And it is also an opportunity for our employees to involve their friends and family to help give back to Cox Charities and the communities that we support. This year we decided to partner with Special Olympics. Both in Las Vegas and in Arizona, we're supporting our local Special Olympics organizations. And so between Phoenix and Las Vegas, we're able to donate a total of $20,000. $10,000 in Nevada, $10,000 in Arizona.
Terrence, on behalf of Cox Communications Las Vegas and Cox Charities, our Cox Charities Virtual 5K, I am so proud and happy and honored to present Special Olympics Nevada with a check for $10,000 for the wonderful, wonderful work that you do here in our Southern Nevada community. So I wanted to give you this check. Congratulations!
On behalf of Special Olympics Nevada, we are super grateful for your support of Special Olympics. This is going to help support our efforts and help us on our journey, as this year we're actually establishing a Special Olympics chapter that's independently run in the state of Nevada. So January 1 is going to be our maiden year. So thank you again for your support.
On behalf of Cox Communications, we want to present Special Olympics Arizona with a $10,000 donation as a result of our Cox Charities Virtual 5K.
It means a lot to our organization to have Cox Charities choose us this year as the Virtual 5K recipient, because sports is our life. That's what we're built on, and it's very similar to what our athletes are doing. So for those individuals to participate and give back to the organization, Special Olympics is such a niche because we provide sports and competitive opportunities. But it's not just that anymore. We are doing a lot of social work, making sure that our athletes can build friendships, aren't isolated in their communities, can have true friendships. I mean, we need the volunteerism. We need people to be a part of our athletes' lives and to share our athletes' lives with them. I'm so excited and grateful to Cox Charities for choosing Special Olympics here in Arizona as well as in Las Vegas to support with their 5K. It's tremendous to our athletes to make sure they can continue to participate free of charge. And again, just so very grateful and so thankful.
Giving them continuing opportunities to develop physical fitness, demonstrate courage, experience joy, and participate in a sharing of gifts, skills, and friendship with their families. We visited with Episcopal Community Services, whose mission is to break barriers and transform communities through programs rooted in tradition of action and faith in God. Take a look.
Good morning. Episcopal Community Services is a wonderful organization here in San Diego. We have programs in early childhood education and development, substance use disorder, and transitional housing here in San Diego. Our mission is to break barriers and transform communities through these programs rooted in our tradition of action and faith in God. ECS was formed over 90 years ago to help recently released inmates adapt back into society. The founders of ECS wanted to respond to the pressing needs that they saw at that time. And ECS continues to do that, responding to the most pressing needs of our neighbors in need. We have 6 programs here at ECS. Accord DUI is a program that strives to reduce folks from driving under the influence of alcohol. The Central East Regional Recovery Center is our outpatient program to help folks on the road to recovery. Our Head Start and Early Head Start programs aim to break cycles of poverty within the family. Para las Familias aims to help break cycles of trauma within our community. Uptown Safe Haven strives to ensure that adults struggling with homelessness find supportive, secure housing. Our Sea Heart Safe Haven aims to help adults struggling with addiction find permanent supportive housing. Every client that I've spoken with has said what a difference ECS has made in their life. They start off in one place in life, struggling, looking for help, and then once they complete these programs, they tell me what a difference these programs have made in their lives. It's been a powerful change for good in our community.
It's really critical bedrock of society kind of programs that I think anybody can get behind, and I certainly feel passionate about, being involved in that work as well.
So what I hear from our clients is how comforting it is to have staff and volunteers who have lived experience. It feels like they're walking with them and not talking down to them. They're meeting them where they are. Without our volunteers, there would be no ECS.
At ECS, we meet our clients where they are.
Our largest sponsored event of the year is the Moonlight Ball. Because of our sponsor support, we're able to meet the most pressing needs of all of our clients. This sponsored event usually brings in over 450 people. We'll have great food, dancing, live and silent auctions, and also a special section for our young professionals in the community. People love this event because they get to see their friends, they get to see others in their community, and most importantly, they get the chance to donate to a great cause. At ECS, our sponsors mean so much to us. They allow us to go above and beyond for each of our clients.
As a sponsor of ECS, U.S. Bank is aligned with their mission in so many ways. We care about empowering communities and removing barriers to access and equity, and that's precisely the work that ECS does.
For anyone looking for more information or ways to get involved or to donate to ECS, please visit our website at ecscalifornia.org. Thank you so much for your support.
Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More, where we shine a light on the good things happening in our communities. I'm Erica Cardenas. We're here in the Hub Gallery located inside the I.D.E.A Museum. The Hub is a gallery with a variety of interactive areas to trigger imaginations and let creativity run loose. It's a fun, energetic space filled with a collection of fun, interactive technologies and artwork designed to explore with family and friends. Now let's take a look at Murray Lampert, a family-owned company that designs, builds, and remodels homes and builds relationships with San Diego homeowners.
I would say a big difference with Murray Lampert is that we have a deep-rooted connection with the community and the people that work here, the trade partners we work with, and our customers. We're very proud of being San Diegans.
At Murray Lampert, we love the community and community service. We've been very active in this, especially the San Diego Unified School District. I was on one of the boards for a few years. We've participated in the middle school in Patrick Henry, and we really felt good about giving to the teachers. When the engineering department needed support, we donated for models for the kids in architecture class to build actual framed models.
With Rachel in the class and Adam also being on the baseball team, I saw Lisa around all the time. They actually donated a big marquee, digital marquee, and every morning I see that on my way into the classrooms. The ADU is going to house my in-laws. They live up in San Francisco right now. We did take other bids from other companies. Murray Lampert by far was the one that we felt the most comfortable with.
So we're very supportive of Patrick Henry to this day. I graduated there, and both our kids, Adam and Rachel, graduated from Patrick Henry, so we still are very involved in that community. A few years ago, we donated the baseball scoreboard, which felt really good because that's where my son played baseball. 3 of us attended San Diego State. My wife Lisa Cantor, myself, and Adam Cantor. So recently in the run to NCAA and the Aztecs made it to the finals, we watched the games at a local place in Del Cerro where we grew up. Yeah, I'm a huge sports fan, including the Padres, and it's really exciting to watch them with the team that they've put together, and hopefully they make a run this year. We're really looking forward to being involved with the Salute to Teachers that's coming this year, and we hope to make that an annual event. This is one of the annual autism events, and it's a run walk. It's a 5K run and a 1-mile walk. We did both. So our team is just like our family, and Lisa sent out an email with an invite to our staff. Well, I didn't really have to ask. I mean, they really wanted to be part of it. It was a great event. We had one of our customers there, the Senescals, with Team Jack Mason. Phil Senescal, he was dressed as a minion. I have proof with photos and videos.
This is our 6th year doing this event, and this is the biggest and the best autism event in San Diego and beyond. It's important that we create brighter futures for families with autism.
My mom always says that Murray would be proud.
We headed to San Diego, California, where we visited the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum, an organization providing children with a grow up great education funded by PNC Foundation. Take a look.
The San Diego Children's Discovery Museum is a children's museum that serves San Diego County. Our area of focus is children between the ages of 0 to 10, but primarily 0 to about the ages of 7. We pride ourselves on the fact that we teach children in an informal, experience-based environment. And our area of focus is early childhood education, but specifically foundational fluencies, social emotional learning, and purposeful play.
We not only try to provide our products and services locally, through local people, but we are involved in our communities. In order for us to do well here, we need San Diego to do well. We need to make this a place where everybody can thrive. And so it's incredibly important for us to give back and invest like this into the next generations that are coming up through our community. And so we kind of looked across the country and looked for places where it could really effectively improve communities that it did business in. It really landed on early childhood education.
We started PNC Grow Up Great in 2004. It is now a $500 million bilingual early education program, all focused on reaching young children from birth to age 5, with a particular emphasis on reaching low and moderate income children to help prepare them for school and life.
Here in San Diego, we are trying to take that initiative and give back into San Diego in the early childhood education space. And we've been looking for partners. And that's how we got to the San Diego Children's Museum.
It's actually our first partnership with the Grow Up Great program here in San Diego, and we couldn't think of a better partner.
They specifically have a new mobile unit where they bring STEM-related educational services to kids that can't make it to the museum. And so it's a great way to reach out to a lot of the underserved community in San Diego.
I think I'm going to build the castle. We're so excited to be partnering with PNC and specifically their Grow Up Great program. The reason why it's such a great fit is we share the focus of serving children between the ages of 0 to 5. We also share a joint mission in serving children who are underserved and also extending that across the entire community. We both believe in bringing innovative platforms of learning to children all over the county.
Let's see if you can make a fort big enough for one person to be inside it.
Okay.
At a national level, the PNC employees are incredibly involved with our Grow Up Great initiative. We've donated over 1 million hours of our time investing in communities across the country. So we'll be doing days of service, going out and working with the museum and the kids in our community.
It has to stand for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. We'll be back with more on Doing More right after this.
Feeling inspired? To watch more uplifting stories from Doing More, visit yourview.com.
Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at the I.D.E.A Museum celebrating imagination, design, experiences, and art. Final stop was with the Lucky Duck Foundation, an organization that's been alleviating the suffering of San Diego County's homeless population. Take a look.
Nobody can thrive on the streets, period. It's not safe or humane or compassionate for anybody. Our mission is to alleviate the suffering of homelessness throughout San Diego County. We raise money to fund, activate, or lead high-impact homelessness programs. We don't pursue government dollars, we pursue government to do its job while raising private donations, and anything we're able to do is through the generosity of corporations, individuals, other foundations. When we receive these donations, first of all, they're matched by our co-founders, and they go to support all of the programs and strategies that we invest in, from shelters, employment and job training opportunities, addressing youth homelessness, addressing senior homelessness, providing food and water, providing winter coats to transform into sleeping bags. We have a Cash for Trash program that's removed over 145 tons of trash from city streets. We also come alongside government to collaborate with them, or some say push on government to get government to be a little more swift and decisive and action-oriented in its approach to homelessness. Our group has successfully advocated that underutilized government-owned properties be converted to homeless shelters because it can be done very quickly and cost effectively. The Lucky Duck Foundation has purchased and installed at least 3 massive industrial tent structures that can shelter upwards of 500 people every single night. Our mission is to alleviate the suffering of hopelessness, but I like to think we provide a very healthy dose of hope with each one of our programs. You know, our focus for 2023 is addressing and reducing senior homelessness, addressing and reducing youth homelessness. And so we work with Urban Street Angels on a number of strategies and programs. We work with the Youth Assistance Coalition because they're organizations that make impact. We've funded a place called Timmy's Place, which is a pizzeria and print shop that's going to employ 50 to 60 youth per year. And the youth will operate both sides of the business every day and learn critical life skills, critical business skills, and most importantly, be on a pathway to a self-sustaining life. People go to LuckyDuckFoundation.org. We have a Share Your Luck button, and it drops down several different ways people can share their luck. And what we love about that also is you can be any age to do that. We have a Lucky Ducklings program that's all about engaging local high school youth. We're never going to solve it, but we can meaningfully reduce it and help a heck of a lot of people along the way by raising money to fund and activate a multitude of programs that are tangible and can be quantified and meant to alleviate suffering now, while simultaneously pushing on government to help accelerate their efforts.
I want to thank the I.D.E.A Museum for hosting us today as we experience a fun-filled day filled with imagination, design, experiences, and art. The I.D.E.A Museum will continue to include the popular art and art-inspired activities while adding science, engineering, and design thinking in the multi-sensory experiences. The museum's purpose is to develop one's creativity in its many forms, not just art, with the mission to develop one's ability to think critically outside the box and problem solve. It's a place for your child and the child within you. Have a safe and wonderful summer. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks for joining me.